Mia Cucina. In Italian means my kitchen. And boy, do I have something amazing and delicious for you. The prima cosa, the first thing that we need to do before we start anything is to put on the fadale. And today it's all about kids and you and me, and the kids are going back to school, and for a lot of parents it's a lot of scary times, uncertain times, but always remember that the angels are always watching over us and taking care of all of us. And today I am going to be showing you a very easy peasy peas. It's all about peas. And what I have here is I have 2 8-ounces of organic peas. And let me tell you something, you can buy organic for a very good price. And when I went shopping, it was buy one get one free, so I got my peas. And what I did is I got a pan of water. I put my frozen peas for 1.5 minutes. 1.5 minutes. I took him out of that. I put him in ice cold water, and then I drained them very well. And this is what we have, this amazing peas. But what I want to do is, I want to tell you about peas. You know, peas are amazing. They are full of nutrients. It prevents stomach cancer. It's a good source of protein. Yes, who would have known that this tiny itty bitty pea that has gotten such a bad rap, you know, for a lot of people because they don't understand what's in it. It regulates your blood sugar. It's high on micronutrients. It aids liver function. Aids liver function. It's wonderful it's an immune booster, high fiber, and it's also anti-aging. And you know, we've got to stay beautiful, our beautiful age. All right, so I have here 16 ounces of peas. Very simple, easy transaction. You're going to love this recipe. So we have 16 ounces of peas, okay? We're going to be utilizing staples such as olive oil, a little bit of white vinegar. I am going to be utilizing some walnuts, okay? And these are roasted walnuts. I am going to be utilizing 2 cloves of garlic. Very easy. Some salt, some pepper, and I'm also going to be showing you an amazing, delicious salad to go with this. So la prima cosa that I'm going to do, the first thing is I am going to be showing you, I wrote down all the wonderful things that peas does for you. So here's my little cheat sheet, this tiny little cheat sheet. But you know, if you want to learn about peas, all you have to do is just Google it and it'll give you all the health benefits. All right, so what I want to do here is, before I start anything, we're going to be, I am going to be toasting some wonderful bread. This is homemade bread that I made. It doesn't have to be, it can be store-bought, it can be, you know, any kind of crunchy bread. Sourdough bread works really, really good. And what I'm doing is I'm just putting a little bit of olive oil here, because the kind of pan that I have is this, you know, that's got the little, because I am not going to go outside, it's too hot, and besides it's raining on and off. And what I want to do is I just really want to get my pan nice and oiled, because what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be toasting our wonderful bread in here, because we are going to be making this deliciousness that's going to go, and it's a wonderful lunch. It's a very nice light meal, so you can have it for lunch, you can have it for dinner, and kids really love this, and it's super easy, very super easy. Okay, so now this is nice and oiled. I'm not going to do anything with this. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is, let me get my glasses out of the way, is that I want to take 1/3 of a cup. Remember, we have 16 ounces of peas here. I'm just going to take 1/3 of a cup, and I'm just going to put it in a little bowl like that. Super simple, super easy. Then I'm going to take a little bit of olive oil. I am going to take a teaspoon, just a teaspoon of olive oil, guys, just a teaspoon. And what I have done, I have measured this tiny teaspoon with this, and it is a teaspoon. And then what you want to do to this, let me move this out of the way so you guys don't get confused. I don't want to confuse anybody. To this, I am going to put a little bit of black pepper. You know, it could be a half a teaspoon of black pepper. Okay, that goes in there. Super simple, super easy. A tiny pinch of salt. Okay? And then we're just going to reminiati. Reminiati means to mix. Reminiati means to mix. And that's all we're going to do to this. Okay, so that's done. Alrighty, so now I'm done with this olive oil. I'm going to put it right over here. Okay, so now we have the peas that we put a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, black pepper, boom, done. Okay, so now what I have here, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I have a little food processor. And what to that food processor is I'm going to start putting in my peas. I'm going to use the same, you know, third cup because I have quite a bit of peas. And actually this, guys, if you put it in not in a plastic container, but in a glass bowl, it will keep in the refrigerator. So whenever you want to make this, you already have it done. And it's very simple, easy transaction. So what I'm going to do to this is I'm going to continue to do, I'm just going to grind it just a little bit, just to grind it down, just a little bit. Bring it down just a little here, because, you know, this little guy, it only holds 2 cups. And I'm going to continue to do I love this, because it's a pesto that you have, and you can keep it in a jar in your refrigerator, like I said, and it's amazingly and delicious. All right, I just have a few more, guys. And trust me, anything gets on the floor, Reggie's right on. All right, so now I have the rest of this. I know it looks like it's a lot. But you know, when I make this, I make enough. Because if I want to have, you know, a toast with that on top, is delicious. Okay, so now that's it. So now to this, all right, I have 2 cloves of garlic. The 2 cloves of garlic, guys, okay, we're just going to, just very simple. You're just going to peel them. You know, we have a little, since we have this already, why not just put it all in there? And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to help a little bit, our little choppy guy, a little chopper, and it's just going to go right into where the peas are. So far, so good. You follow me, guys? So far, so good. Yay! Woohoo! All right, now to that, I'm done with this. So I'm going to put that on the side. So what I want to do is I'm going to take a quarter cup of olive oil. Quarter cup of olive oil goes right in there with the peas. Simple, easy, inexpensive. That's what we're trying to do. All right, so now that we are done with that, that is finished. And then what I want to do is I'm going to take just regular white vinegar. You know, I'm just using white vinegar. That's all you're going to need. You're going to use I'm going to be using probably a teaspoon to probably about 2 teaspoons of the white vinegar. 2 teaspoons of the white vinegar. All right, we are done with that. Then what I'm going to do is I have here a quarter cup of almonds. But what I want to, walnuts, I'm sorry. But what I want to do is I want to do two, which is not really much. I'm just going to put a few aside because I'm going to be using this to garnish. And then the rest, I'm just going to kind of chop it like so. Chop it like so, guys. All right, because that's going to go right in also into a little tiny food processor. So you don't have to use your big one. If you don't have a tiny food processor and you have a large one, then by all means, use that one. And then to this one, I'm just going to let me move this around. I really want you guys to really see this. And to this, I'm just going to give it just a rough chop. All right, because that's going to be for our garnish. So our garnish, I'm just going to put it in this little plate right here that I already have my garlic. So, okay, so now what I want to do to this is I want to add a good teaspoon of black pepper. Okay, I am going to be using some salt. And what I'm going to do is I'm gonna work this a little bit down because it is, and I know it's a big guy, so I'm just gonna chop and chop it. And it's gonna start going down because what I'm gonna do, I want this to go down because I have, guys, a half a cup of cheese. And what I have done here, my half a cup, is that I have taken, I have mixed my cheeses. I have, what I have here is Pecorino Romano, and I have some Parmesan cheese. If you don't have Pecorino Romano, don't worry about it. Just use what, you know, Romano cheese. You know, whatever cheese you have that has got a very good flavor. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to kind of mush this down a little bit. So you have to work with this little guy. You know, you got to let him know, hey, you know, we're in charge here. I know you're doing your thing, but we need you. We need you to really get in there. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to take a little bit of the cheese, because I want this cheese to really work in here. They have to make a medium little chopper. You know, this is a small chopper. They should have a medium one, but you don't have a big one. And you know, for when there's only 2 people, I mean, of course, you know, when we are back to doing parties and things like that, then I can bring my bigger one. So we just have to work with it. You know, if it comes on the sides, it's no big deal. Okay, I'm going to continue to use, I'm going to get my cheese in there. All right. And the reason I have it in a plastic bag is because I combine my cheeses. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. All right. And just continue to work this. Oh, yeah. Come on, baby. Come on. Do your thing. Do your thing. I think that this is all the work. And you just have to kind of, you know, work with it, guys. Got to work with it. You know, this is how pesto is. You're making your homemade pesto. Peas. Wonderful peas. It's just, they're just so delicious for you. They're so healthy. You know, and the thing is I used to eat a lot of peas with my family. You know, we always used to eat a lot of peas. And then, you know, when I got fat and I did some certain food things, you know, I'm not going to say the names of them because, boy, I've done them all the dieting thing, you know, they really frame, or they really frown on peas. And you know, there's a reason why peas are here. There's a reason why God made the peas. Okay, so we just have to keep working it, working it, working it, working it. Oh yeah, come on, baby, come on, come on. You can do it, you can do it. I know, I trust you. Yeah, this guy's pretty full up, you know, makes a lot of pesto, but I'm telling you, you get this done on a Saturday or a Sunday, and if you're coming home from work, if you're working outside, if the kids are hungry and you got to come up with something very, very fast, it's already done. Hello, 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 Amanda. Blessings to you. Blessings to all of you beautiful people. I know that when we go into YouTube channels, we're not live, but we do film live. All right, it's happening now. Woo-hoo! See that? You just have to put some pedal to the metal and let it roll. You know, it's only going to take a few minutes, guys, really. It's not a big deal. Come on. You guys can do this. If I can do this, you guys can do this. And it's inexpensive, so if you're watching your pocketbook, so if you are just going to, if you're by yourself, I would only use 1 bag of peas. It's just my husband and I, but we really love this because if we're hungry, we already have something already done. Oh man, I can't wait till I taste this. Okay. All right, it's there. It's there. It's happening now, guys. Yeah. Good things come to those who wait. Oh, mamma mia, yes they do. Okay. You know, my father and my mother would always say that to me. But, you know, when you're a kid, you don't want to wait for anything. You know, you want everything yesterday. And then when I got older, I kind of wanted everything yesterday. Now I have a lot of time. Well, sometimes. So it's okay if it lasts another day. Not another day for me to make this. All right, so now I am just going to rinse. Actually, I do have something right here to clean my hands with. All right. You know, sometimes you just have to be patient, and patience is what makes pesto really, really good. All right, guys. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out. All right. So watch Watch the magic. Look how beautiful. Oh, man, 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 man. Oh, yes, baby. We got us our pesto. Look at this beautiful pesto. Oh, my goodness. I can't wait till I taste this. I know it's going to be perfect. Okay, so now I'm done with this. Get this out of the way. All right, good, 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 good. Okay, so we're finished with that. So now that I have this beautiful look at this, guys. Look at this, and it's full of wonderful things for your health. Okay, so now I'm going to put this on the side because what I want to do is I want to go grab my bread. I'll be right back. Well, where did my bread go? Okay, it's right here. And I want to bring your attention to this beautiful loaf. And actually, by joining my YouTube show and by clicking on the bell, you become a subscriber and then you can see how this was made. All right, so now that we have this beautiful bread, I'm going to go ahead and turn my wonderful little oven that I have here, and I'm just going to power it probably about a medium. So what I want to do is I want to take about, you want a nice, you want probably about a good ½ inch. All right, it's just going to be my husband and I. So I figure 2 pieces, because if you were to have a sandwich, okay, that's what I would do. And look how beautiful that bread is. And again, you can find on how to make this super simple in my YouTube channel by clicking on subscribing on the bell. Okay, so now I'm done telling you how to do that. So get yourself a plate because this is going to be going quickly and fast. So I'm not going to use the but trust me, we love to eat it. So I'm going to put my bread to the side. So now my bread is doing really good. So now I'm going to get these little guys like so. Okay, so depending on what size of family you have, obviously, you are going to be having more. So, I have discovered that and what I want to do is I'm just olive oiling, just, the front, the back, and I'm just going to put it, I'm going to wait for this to get hot. I have found that by making my own bread, it's actually, saves me money. And the recipe that I posted is a very simple, very, very simple on making it. And so, you can start creating your own bread if you're looking to save some money. All right, so I'm just going to put these guys over here. What I want to do is I just want to get some grill marks on them. And as you can see, the little olive oil that we used over here is practically almost all used up. All right, so I'm just going to put a little bit more. And then I'm going to show you how I'm going to plate this up. Okay, I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. All right, so now that these guys are all in here, okay, I am done with this because all I'm going to do is 4 pieces. But obviously, if you have a larger family, you're going to be doing, larger portions. Let me grab this to clear the decks, because as this is doing its thing, I am going to be showing you this amazing, wonderful salad that I'm also going to be making. I just want to make sure I'm checking on my bread because, it's nothing like you guys have to, walk away from, because what we are looking for grill marks. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab the stuff for the salad. Oh, this is such a bellezza. All right. So for the salad, we are going to need some Parmesan cheese. And what I have here is organic sour cream. And this was on sale, and I bought it. And also, I got here some wonderful, wait a minute, let me check on my bread, because I'm smelling it. Okay. It's starting to get there. It just needs to do its own thing. Yes, because it's got a toast. Okay, so what I have here is some beautiful romaine. Okay. My husband likes kale, and I'm going to be utilizing a little bit of kale. You don't have to use the kale. I have some green onions in abundance right now in my garden. They're growing all over. I taught you guys how to do that super easy. All right, so what I want to do is let me move the decks so I can clear the deck so you guys can see. So I have my plate right here. okay, for my salad. I have my knife right here, and since this is already a little bit wet, I am just going to use this wet paper towel, give it extra work. And what I want to do is I want to remove this part, and I want to cut this in half, like so. And I'm just going to probably put one going this way, the other one going this way. If you see that it has a little something over there, I don't mess with it. This is organic. I'm not going to throw it away, because to me this is very important and delicious. So now if I were to use kale, which a lot of you love kale, I would take some of the leaves of kale, and I would take this part, and I just pretty much just use my hands like so. They come right off. Okay, so now my bread, it's smoking. Oh yeah, baby. I want those grill marks. All right. Come on, give me some grill marks. It works a lot better on the grill outside, but it's okay. You know what? This is what's happening. We got to roll with the punches. We've been rolling along with the punches in 2020. Mamma mia, mamma mia. Don't get me started. Okay, so if I were to do this, I would just kind of put them over here, and and for kale, I would just kind of, but you don't have to use kale, okay? I just want you to know you don't have to use kale, but I am going to be using kale because my husband, loves kale, and it's very healthy for us. And right now, you really need the kale because of the zinc. And zinc is very, very good. What's happening right now with life, guys? Right now, you got to really, So I was just kind of put him just like so, just like so. And again, this is an all organic, wonderful salad. You can omit the kale. Definitely, you can omit the kale. Okay, so let me double check on my guys over here. Oh yeah, I'm getting grill marks. Yay! Oh my goodness gracious. It's fun. Food should be a lot of fun, guys. A lot of fun. Okay, now I'm going to turn that off because it's doing its thing. I don't have to have it on anymore. I can just turn that off. All right, so now bringing you back to the salad because I will show you how to finish that. But that's okay because right now these guys are doing just fine. Just kind of keep an eye on them to make sure, that you're getting your grill marks. Because right after this is done, it's time for manja. It's time for food. So now we're going back to the salad, okay? So we have the beautiful salad de sol. Okay, so now what I want to do to this is I'm going to take my green onions. And I do not throw these parts away because I save those for soups. And I just kind of want to slice this, guys. Now, you can omit the green onion, but green onions are very, very good for you. I have more, I have an abundance, and I really need to use them. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of put them like so, just like that. Oh yeah, because it just gives it more flavor. And what we want to do is we want to have flavor. Okay? So now what I want to do to that is I have a lemon. All right, I have an entire lemon. I'm going to be using some mustard. I'm going to be using mustard, sour cream. Yes, this is the salad dressing, guys. Mustard, sour cream. Yes, mustard, sour cream. Yes, yes, yes. And we're going to be using we're going to use an entire lemon, but we also want to also zest the lemon. Also, what I did is for more extra flavor, for more extra, what I've done here is that I took some of my chives because they're in abundance, and I just fried some up, and I have some here, and I have them in the paper towel so it absorbs the oil. If not, those you can buy those onions, when you, and I can't remember what the name of them is, but it doesn't matter, but we're going to be garnishing those. So what I'm going to do with this, guys, with the sour cream, I know it's different, you never had it this way, but it's always amazing to try new stuff. All right, so now to this right here, I'm going to use just a regular 2 tablespoons, 1 and 2. So this is how I'm going to start it. I'm going to remove my bread now, okay? And I'm just going to put them right on here. You see, the good thing is, guys, you can buy the bread toasted already, or you can toast it yourself, okay? And then you can just assemble it. So I'm going to be showing you how we're going to finish that. But I just want to get it out. Let me bring you back to the salad dressing. So far so good? You're with me? Awesome. All right, so what I want to do is I then got to get my zester. And I'm going to be using this zester. And I already washed my lemon really well. And what I really want to get is I really want to get a real good flavor of lemon. This is a nice lemony vinaigrette, very delicious and inexpensive. And right now lemons are on sale. You know, I shop a lot at a Sprouts. We have a place called Sprouts here in Florida. And Sprouts on Mondays is when they have their sales. And I'm telling you, I got things for 59 cents, organic. And that was my basil, actually that was some parsley. 59 cents, organic parsley. I have my own parsley here, but I got cilantro, 59 cents. So as you can see, you can still save money. All right, so I want the entire lemon, the entire juice of this lemon. So what you do to this lemon for it to give you everything, you can put it in the microwave oven for like 1 or 2 seconds to kind of, you know, make it more juicy, or you can put your muscles and exercise. So 1 and 2 and 3. And my doctor is very happy with me because I just had my yearly blood work, and I am very happy to say that everything came out wonderful, and she cannot believe how well I did, and I lost weight. Oh my God! On top of that, so okay. So now that we have, let me just go get this lemon. So what we want to do is we want to juice an entire lemon. Oh, right down here, guys. Put some mustard. Come on, you can do this. You can do this because you know what? You are enough. You are enough. You are enough. That's why you can do this. We can do this. We will survive this together. We just have to stay healthy. Okay, so I got the one lemon out of here. Let me get the other one. Oh boy. Oh, gotta put the pedal to the metal and metal to the paddle or whatever. I gotta get the husband in here. But this guy is big. Okay, well, here, let me see if I can move into the second floor. I don't know if he can fit. I don't think he could even fit in the second floor. All right. Not bad for a 63-year-old, huh? Okay. So now that's done. All right, that we get that out of the way. Yes, I do have a mess after I'm done. Okay, so now we're going to mix this just with the same, same spoon, guys. Simple, 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 okay? We're just gonna do it like that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then you would think you're done. No, we're not done yet. Because we got mustard. Oh yes, we gotta have the mustard. And I am going to be making sure that, mustard always has quite a bit of juice. So I'm just want to do a whole entire teaspoon of mushrooms. I mean, not mushrooms. Mushrooms. We're using brown spicy mustard or whatever mustard you have, so don't stress yourself out. You don't have to have this mustard. This is supposed to be easy and fun, and that's what I want you guys to know. Things can be easy and fun. Okay, so now we're just mixing. Okay, so now what I want to do to this, yes, we got to put a little bit of salt, just a pinch. Just a pinch, guys. Almost done. I know, almost done. Okay, so some black pepper. Oh, yeah. Very simple and very easy, guys. Simple and easy. Okay, so now, of course, it's all about what do I always tell you. You gotta taste. And sometimes it's like, okay, I've gotten some of you saying, but what am I tasting for? You're tasting for flavor. Acidity is delicious. Okay, so now what I want to do, this is very lemony, so it's delicious. So now what I want to do is I want to take this wonderful, and trust me, if we don't eat this, it will be eaten later. Oh yeah, baby. Oh. All right. My gosh, that's so delicious. I have it like so. Okay, so now we're not done yet, guys. We're not done yet. Almost there, almost there. So now you're gonna take this beautiful Parmesan cheese. And then what we are going to do to that, I know that I have it right here. And we're just going to just do that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh baby, yeah, baby. Oh baby, 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 baby. Oh baby, baby. Oh baby, baby. Look at that. All right, so now what we're going to do is with those, you know, if you have those green onions, you just kind of, you know, just kind of goes like that. Just like that. Just like that. Oh yeah, that's going to give a nice oniony flavor. And then I like to add color to this, and I'm just going to be using maybe 1 or 2 tomatoes. You don't have to. This is, you know, you don't have to do that. But I'm just going to add a few little tomatoes because you know how I am. I like to make it nice and pretty here and there. Just to kind of give it a nice few colors. Don't you want to eat this? Don't you want to eat this? All right, so that's our wonderful lemony salad. So now let me bring you back now to, let me put the cheese over here because we're just about ready to be done. So now we have this beautifulness right here. We already have this wonderful thing here. All right, so now what we're going to do is I'm probably going to be using a good heaping teaspoon and just kind of spread it into your wonderful homemade bread. If not, you know, it is really good to have some sourdough bread. I will be making my sourdough breads when it gets hot, you know, colder. Right now it's just too hot for me, so when it's hot I like to use this nice sliced bread like that, nice and filled up like so. You know, it's, like you said, it's just one good heaping spoon. You see how simple and fast that is. Oh mamma mia, che bellezza che sono questi cosi. Oh mamma mia, che bellezza. Well, I always wanted to be a singer, but God wanted me to be a minister, so I just did what God wanted to do. All right, so the happy singing minister that talks about healthy eating and healthy food. Hey, you know, we got to stay healthy, guys. That's how we're staying alive. Okay, so now you see these beautiful things. Oh, mamma mia. Oh, mamma mia, che bellezza. And I can tell you, I already have a jar all nice and ready for the rest of this wonderful peas. As you can see, guys, you know, I'm putting some peas in there. You know, don't be flimsy now. Okay, so now this one is going to be put away. Nice. Let me clear the decks over here so I can show you how pretty this is going to be. All right, so then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, not that there's not enough peas, I'm just going to put some of the peas on top. Yes, right on top. We have these beautiful, delicious peas. And it's going to give such an amazing flavor. Yes, guys, yes. And what I like to do is to make it look prettier, you know, kind of, I mean, you know, it's because, you know, we do have peas. My goodness, it's all about the peas. It's all about the peas, not the peas, not the peas. All right, so now we have this beautiful, beautiful walnuts. And, you know, we want people to know that there are walnuts in there. And walnuts are, it's a wonderful nut for brain. Very good for the brain. So, you know, with very few ingredients, guys, with very few ingredients, okay, if you're watching the pocketbook, let me come over here and show you, okay? Let me come over here and show you the Elena's pea pesto with these amazing, all right, you know what, it's gonna fall over, so let me just bring it to you and show it to you like this. Don't you want to bite into this? Look at this. Look at that. And then with this amazing thing, with our beautiful salad. Look at that salad. Okay, guys, that's all we have the time for today. Let me come back here again. I want to thank you so much for joining me in this marvelous, delicious, lemony, beautiful salad. Very healthy for you. And this wonderful pea pesto. Enjoy lunchtime. Okay, guys. Ciao, ciao, baby. Ciao, ciao. I love you. Take care of yourself. Wear your mask. important to self-care. All right, it's time for lunch. Over here, it's past 12 and it's manja time. Okay, cha-cha, baby. Cha-cha, I love you all. Cha-cha.